as a performer, you just, a little privacy. And not so much for myself, but for the audience, it kind of takes the mystery out of it. You know, when they turn to each other and go, I didn't know he pees. And then I'm upstairs and now I'm in a line with people. And you don't want to be a prick. Now I'm sending people to go in front of me. And then one guy said, what the fuck, just go in there. I said, because I've not been confronted with this situation, this is the first time ever, he said, go on in there. And I said, there's a woman in there. And it's not, I'm just not going to go hopping in. So, it was really an experience that I didn't need to go through. But I do appreciate coming down to the stand. Those who know my work in New York know that I generally like to work in a basement. It's important. There's something about it, something about my childhood. The only thing that's missing is a ping pong table. So let me just say, for starters, to do something like this at a time in which it's like, first off, one of the worst fucking news weeks. We've had every week you go, boy, this is really shitty. And then you wake up and go, how the fuck did it get shittier? And so to have folks kind of gather together, when you'd rather just lie in bed and weep, and to do it during a time frame in which all of the discussion, if it's not about how shitty things are, it's, holy fuck, this is the worst flu season ever. People are just dying everywhere. And then if you get a cold, and then it's not only one flu, there's another flu apparently that's appeared, and the flu itself isn't covered by the flu shot, which is a stupid thing to fucking tell people, because then they don't get the fucking flu shot, because they think, well, I'm not going to get a flu shot because it doesn't cover it. Well, it might keep you out of the hospital. Well, what is it, magic? So for you all to come into what is essentially a confined space, in which I'm the most protected, I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. And I thought I'd start, please. Just because they couldn't get in. This is, where the fuck? It would be, that's just perfect. No, there it is. Look at the amount of shit. I'm not saying this is shit, it's just a ton of stuff. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through it. But I wanted to just read it as a result of what I've just said. I'd like to read the following. This is from Petra. I'm a 66-year-old woman, and I've believed in science since I was in grade 1. So every fall, I march off to the local pharmacy to get my flu and COVID shots. Sure, this year's flu vaccine doesn't quite match up with the flu virus that's currently going around, but I knew that even if I did come down with the bug, the vaccines would keep me from getting as sick as I would without the shots. Well, I'm just getting over a bout with the flu, and I was really sick for over 2 weeks. Fever, congested nose, and chest, the whole 9 yards. And if I hadn't had the shots, I would most likely have ended up in the hospital, or maybe even the morgue. So please, Louis, encourage your fans to get their damn vaccines. Thank you for listening, and all the best to you and Sammy. And That's just an important message. That's a health message, okay, from someone who's not in the health industry. Just somebody who fucking knows enough common sense to more so than that fucking, the one who claims he's the son of Robert Kennedy. So I just thought it would it was a nice start and a nice way to go. And Sammy, for those of you who don't know, is a dog. One of the promises I made to myself when I stopped, when I knew I was going to just stop doing tours, long tours, was I was going to get a dog. And part of the reason was I was getting a dog because all of that bullshit, and it is bullshit. Oh, boy, you got a dog, you're going to really... The dog gets you out for a walk. The dog gets you moving all the time. The dog's really fucking great for you physically. Well, no. Okay? It's fucking 10 below at the wind chill, and that little cocksucker's got his shit. Fuck you. Fuck him. Are you kidding me? That wasn't in the book. Oh, we're going to go down and wander around the city. It'll turn the way you look at it around. No! All you do is you notice that your dog, your fucking bag in the shit, there are hundreds of people, hundreds, who don't even bother to bend over to try. There's just shit everywhere. And then I got the dog, and now I got people looking at me going, oh, yeah, that's the fucker with the shit dog. And he's cute. I got the dog because he was cute. I saw a picture of him. I said, fuck, that's the cutest dog I've ever seen. That's another fucking mistake. I don't really want to wander around talking to people about how cute the fucking dog is. God damn it. He needs to shit. I need to get home. What the fuck? What are you wearing? They're wearing a t-shirt and fucking nipple rings, and it's 10 degrees out. I'm in a parka. I look like Frosty the fucking Snowman. And you just go, shut up. Just fucking shut up. Yeah, he's cute. God damn it. I used to be the guy who yells a lot. Oh, there's Lewis. He's that guy who yells a lot. They didn't even know my name. I was just yells a lot. Now it's, oh, there's that guy who walks his dog a lot. Oh, fuck. There was a punchline there at the end, and it totally missed. And that was the one joke I had prepared. We started this Rantcast in when I started doing the Rant is Due, it was 2014 to 15. And the idea was, initially, I wanted a way in which the audience could ask questions. And it quickly evolved out of that because it became, people started, Ben had figured out a way in which people could write in, and I could be there with an iPad and read it. And it was really kind of a phenomenal exchange that began. And it started moving toward being something about really people writing rants, because people were sitting in the audience and saying, there's a fuck in front of me who's wearing a hat and he's a bald-headed piece of shit. Wow. These people, I know I'm angry, but I'm not that fucking angry. So we tried to direct it toward other things other than those around them. And the idea was really to get folks to write about what was bothering them. Because one of the things that was bothering me was the fact that people were really dismissing. You've got politicians go, I met this couple and yada, yada, and yada, yada. And, and I thought, you're telling me, now it's third or fourth hand what the politician's telling you. What I was looking for was firsthand information from people who were going through shit that I wasn't experiencing. Just the sense of working in an office. Just what is that like? What is it that upsets you? And the initial, within a year, even less, we had a kid who was a Mormon and was going to be a Mormon.
That's not the joke, is it?
And what?
He laughed at Mormons.
Good. Well, that's going. That's fine. That's what it's about. That's how come I didn't do tonight have people send in their rants. It's people like you. You know? I'll tell you what I think of those fucking Mormons, Louis. God damn it, they took my parents' land. So, really, that's funny, though, that you're laughing at Mormons. God damn. That's how come I've done so well as a comic. I get an audience of people laughing at fucking anything. So he was 18 years old at the time, and he just resigned from the Mormon Church and wrote a long piece about it. And he resigned because when he was supposed to enter the Mormon Church, which he thought he'd done when he was 8, they kind of like you're baptized or whatever the fuck, they get you your long underwear shit, whatever the fuck, magic underwear. And for those of you who don't know that, there really is they have magic underwear. And it's not like a magic carpet. It doesn't make it your people, oh, I put look at how big it is now. No. So he basically, they were getting ready to, he never imagined leaving it. And his birthday was on November 4th, the day before they came out with their new policy on the membership status of children of married same-sex couples, which I won't even get into because, well, I'm not even going to go there because I want to have to live to finish this rant and actually see my resignation process. So he literally left the church at this point. And that's when I knew we were on to something. And it is the only thing, and I thought we're really on to something. People will send in these kind of things, and he's the only one. Then I started getting people going, you know, I opened up a jar of fucking peanut butter, and this is true, he said, and it was supposed to be fucking smooth, and it was crunchy. And then he went on for 2 pages about why crunchy peanut butter's a piece of shit. And I thought, why isn't that viral? Okay? Why is that not fucking important? God damn it, that somebody could be that angry about fucking peanut butter. I thought that's just as important as this kid. This is certainly a problem, but what's the other problem? I got somebody he's a moment away from shooting people over peanut butter. You don't write 2 pages. I mean, I'm an angry person, but God damn it. Maybe just, God, you open it up, you go, I got fucked. That's what you do. So since then, that was the only one. People magazine picked it up. For the kid, it was great, and it really was. But nobody since has given a shit. And I'm going to just kind of start launching into this. This is a weird time. I mean, this is weird. I just think I'd like to save some time at the end where we can have a discussion about what each of us is going to do with our Venezuelan oil money. I couldn't be more excited. I mean, God damn it. That's phenomenal that you're going to be getting not only Social Security at some point, but a check from Venezuela. And then, God damn, and then the land we've got, Greenland. How the fuck? Okay? Everyone in this room went to school. You saw the map of the world. You saw Greenland. Nobody ever said, hey, fuck, let's go to Greenland. No one. No one. Ever. Said, son of a bitch.